welcome to the Crafty Nook. It has been a hot minute because life is hectic and it's Christmas time. So it is actually the 6th, but I've only documented to the 2nd. This is how we get behind, but that's okay. Only have like 5 more days of work before I get some time off. So since the 2nd, we have decorated our tree, seen the Nutcracker ballet. What did we do yesterday, Coda? We're in a Christmas parade, and my job got first place. And tonight we had a Christmas concert. So we are going to document the Nutcracker because the tree is going to be involved, and I've got that in the works in my brain. But I thought I'd bring you along. I'm documenting on the back of this from the Christmas party. So I've got my photos printing right now. The ballet handed out these playbills, I think is what they're called. That's got all this awesome stuff in there. And I'm gonna put that in a large full page pocket protector. I'm going to cut this down just a hair and sew here, and this will give me 2 4x4 situations. And then on the back, because it's got all this stuff on there, let me show you my computer. I'm thinking I want to print this photo, well, this paper from the pink paisley, no, not pink paisley, Paisley Press mini kit, I think, from Allie Edwards. And I'm going to print it on some Epson presentation paper, but I wanted to get my Canva book out so that I can see what setting I need to put it on. HP Everyday Photo Paper, nope. Canon Matte Photo, plain fine. Epson presentation paper, plain photo, plain fine setting. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, Epson presentation paper on the photo, plain fine setting. Plain. Yep. That's what I'm going to do. Photo, plain, fine. Alright, so I'm going to print this out. And I'll be back. Ooh, I bent it. I might have to get a new piece of paper. Also, look at all these things. These were a little bit late for the start of December Daily, but they are some distress inks. I watched Tim Holt's Hoopla, and he got me some FOMO. So I ordered some inks, and I ordered a giant number stamp, which I'm probably going to use this number. And then I ordered this, what is it? Bold Tidings Mini. And then I have the one of the Bold Tidings on the way. Should be here tomorrow. So, let me print this paper out and grab my photo off the printer, and I will be right back. Okay. So, I got this printed. It turned out pretty good. Got my photo of the 3 of us. These are photos from the internet that I pulled off of our favorite parts. I did my journaling here. While I was waiting on my photo to print, I took this page protector to the sewing machine. I have some gold thread in my sewing machine, and I just sewed a line down the middle-ish. I measured. And ballpoint pen will write on a page protector enough for you to see it to sew. I also went ahead and pulled out my number. I have this giant 3 that I made, this giant number. So this is a 3 that I cut with my Cricut out of adhesive felt. And I have not quite decided if, because this is a pull out, if I want to just leave it and pull the adhesive off and put it here, which I might do, because honestly these are going to go here, and I think that matches quite well. I think that might be what I do. Or I can punch holes in it and put it in the rings. But I really think I might pull the adhesive off and put it there. Let me clear this stuff off a little bit. I was going to use this as my number, but I think I changed my mind. I really like that. So, let me move these over. And get started. I don't even know where to put all this stuff. So I have a giant number 3. I have a giant number 4 out of cork and a giant number 8 that I have not 100% decided what to do with yet. I kind of was thinking I would use the number 4 for our Christmas tree story of us decorating the tree, but I haven't decided 100% yet. So I am going to trim out my photos. Oh, I don't think I've told you what I'm going to use this. This piece I'm going to use on the back of here. So it'll be this way to kind of cover that up a little bit, I think. Anyway, I'm going to put you, it's almost time for me to change out my parchment paper. I'm going to put you on fast forward, get busy getting this documented. Alright, so it's voiceover time. So I'm starting by pulling this envelope out because I'm going to be working on the back of it. And then I'm going to trim out my photos, which I don't know what happens, but I seem to always size them wrong when I print them out on a full page of photo paper. So I really got to figure out what I'm doing wrong there. I need to actually measure the inside of these pockets and see the sizing on them. So I thought about putting my journaling there in that corner pocket, but then decided that I wanted to do one of the photos from the internet. But first I measured out this Oh What Fun red paper from the God, why can I not say that? And again, I'm sorry about the dogs. It is the Paisley Press mini kit from Allie Edwards. I have the digital of it. And I, of course, didn't trim it the right size. So I'm having to go back and trim again. I'm just putting that facing the playbill to give me a place to put, I don't know what that dog is barking at. Probably one of the cats, if I had to guess. I wanted a place for the playbill to go, and it was so thick I couldn't just punch holes in it. So I'm sliding this paper in, and I'm going to use that to put photos on, as you see here. And I'm trying to decide which photos I want in the pocket and which photos I want to put next to the playbill. And this is where I realized that my 4x6 photo is not actually 4x6. And I'm measuring because I'm like, what the heck? And I decided I was going to use a piece of vellum, but I had to pull all of my stash out to decide that. So I had to make sure that I didn't have something else that I wanted to use. In the end, I decided to go with this gold spotted vellum to back that photo, just to take up the pocket a little bit. I could probably have just centered it on the back of that other photo, but it's got the HP logo on it, and you could see it around the edges, and I just felt like that didn't look very nice. So I put it on this vellum, and of course the vellum is too big, but I just go with it. At this point, I was just like, it's going in the pocket. And then I have to trim down the photo of these girls, these Russian dancers. So I'm just marking it. And then I trim that out with my little mini guillotine. He's still steadily barking, and I am still sorry. It's late, and I want to get this posted. I've had it filmed for several days. It's been a crazy, crazy December here. Anybody else's December super crazy? My daughter is in high school now and does all the things, and she's had concerts and practice she's in winter guard and band, and she's just had so much going on. Now I'm just trying to find the perfect embellishment to put on these photos. And honestly, I've been leaning away from a lot of embellishments lately. I don't know. I just feel like the photos, and then I've been really leaning into the story part of the scrapbooking. And honestly, I love it because, you know, the stories sometimes don't tell everything. Like, this journaling is all about how excited Dakota was to see the Nutcracker. This backing on this 3 was terrible to pull off. But when you look at the photos, you don't really get that excitement. You just get, oh, we went to see the Nutcracker. But in the journaling, I talk about how excitedly she clapped and how, you know, Mimi, my mother-in-law, would have loved this. In fact, I think my wife said that they had gone to see Cats or something, and she loved it. So I just wanted to put something on the 3. And I found this chipboard together, and then I think that other small one says family time, and I'm just trying to make sure that there's nothing else I should use. And then I'm just using my 3-in-1 glue, this Fabrifix, to adhere that. I find that it really works great to adhere anything. It's not just for fabric. I use it a lot when I junk journal, but I do genuinely love that glue. So I just use both of those to glue it down. And I really am just loving the storytelling part of this season, and I honestly think I'm going to carry that into the rest of my memory keeping, because that really is the whole point. Putting down the thoughts and feelings and all of that to give some context to the photos, and then just minimally embellishing, I think, has really just been my go-to now. I'm not sure why, but I just am really loving the simplicity and the feelings and thoughts behind all of that. So you'll probably see a lot of that moving forward. I am trying to figure out something to put. I thought I would put the Nutcracker, but in the end I put something about these moments of joy. The simplest things bring the most joy is what that stamp says. And so I love this stamp set. And honestly, I really love the Paisley Press mini kit. And I think that next year, that will probably be what I end up going with. Not that I don't love the rest of the kit. I'm just finding myself not using it as much. There's a lot of really awesome things in there. And they're so very pretty. But I just don't know that how much of that I'm actually going to use. But we'll see. I've only documented 3 days of December so far. So now I'm just using these tried and true gold puffy stickers to add a little something something. Putting my envelope back in from day 2. Okay, I think I'm done. And I think I'm about done. I'm about to go to non-voiceover Michelle. A tiny bit longer than I expected, but doesn't it always? Alright, so here is this page. This is one of our favorite dancers. Apollo, baby. They're fine. It's okay. These are the Russian dancers from one of the Sugar Plum blah blah blah. I don't know. Then I did stick this felt 3 down, which whew, pulling that backing off was a booger. And so this pulls out of here. Got this paper on the back, which kind of covers up all of that stuff. Then instead of putting this facing backwards, I put my journaling and then the Nutcracker and the Mouse King. Okay, sorry, I had to tell the girl child good night. So I went ahead and popped this in my album while I was doing that. So we have this first part with me and Danielle and Dakota, the back part of that reindeer shoe, the number 3, and my journaling. And that is day 3 done. So day 4, I'm really thinking is going to be the tree. And I think I want to put this on a piece of acetate. So I'm envisioning it on a piece of acetate in front of the tree. But I don't know for sure yet, because I have so many things that I could do. But the tree is going to be a big deal. But I have several stories that can go with the tree. I still have these scratchies. And then I am going to put this inside of here as some ephemera. Which actually, I think I want to go ahead and punch the holes in this. Because I think I'm just going to have it in here. Because it's got her name on it. But it's got a bunch of other people's names on it too. So, I think I am going to go ahead and punch holes in here. I've not quite figured out the best way to do this. I probably need to make me a template, if I'm being honest. Do that every time.
That computer, holy shit.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like.
Okay, so that's day 3 done and dusted. Thanks for hanging out in the Crafty Nook. I'll see you next time. Bye.